Let's go to our 51 limited 4 to 8-year-olds out on the track right now. Matthew Cruz with a great start early. Darren Pine, Henry Buck Carvesek is in there. Gage Dunham, Wyatt Thurman, and the rest of the crew. Maverick Snyder, Sawyer Geck, Evan Blair back out there. Gage Kerr and Elliot Kavanaugh, some of the riders. Here we go up in the CBDMD corner.
Well, Matthew Cruz
finish one more time.
Cruz finished 15th in Moto number 1, so a whole shot here. He's sitting in second now. Whoa! Matthew Cruz and Darren Pine airing out the finish line. I did not see that coming.
I noticed.
Wow.
That was way cool. Gage Dunham out front. Matt Cruz, Darren Pine, Wyatt Thurman, Henry Buck Carvesek in 5th. Cash Kane, Jacob Badgley, and Matt Naranjo. These guys going out of 4 to 8-year-olds, Mike.
And Darren Pine getting tangled up just a bit there. So right now, Gage Dunham going to be out front. Mohawk and all. Look around the outside, though. Matthew Cruz. Dunham says, you're not going inside. No, that's the 247 of Wyatt Thurman.
Yeah.
So Thurman up to the number 2 spot now. Thurman jumping into that dragon spot. Look at Thurman.
Nice
Thurman comes up a little bit short.
Lost a little bit of time there. Gage Dunham pulling away out in the back section of our track as they come back towards us inside the stadium. Remember Thurman earlier today, man, he put on a show. I think it was a 4 to 6 class, so we will see if he can make a move here on Gage Dunham. That Matthew Cruz in the 3rd spot, Henry Buck Carvesek, Darren Pine, and Cash Kane, your top 6 here. It is getting rough down there.
Well, this is the worst the sand is going to be all day. We've got a track break coming up, and these little guys, they are handling it like champs. As you can see there, the 247 diving to the inside. He's going to jump the finish line, comes up short. Oh, wow. Still holds on to it, though. Look at Gage, though. Dunham strikes right back, trying to come back to the inside.
Yep, Dunham trying to stay in there, stick a wheel inside. As Thurman now in the lead. Gage Dunham in that 2nd spot, hanging with them. And they both double out of that section. And double into this one, tabletop. And they will double there as well. So Gage Dunham seeing how it's done by Wyatt Thurman there, trying to learn a couple new lines and see if he can take this thing down to the wire.
And look at it. Wow, Gage is Dunham right there jumping up into the Dragon's back as well. Down Monster Alley they go. Onto the backside track. 1st and 2nd have started stretching out just a bit. Still a great ride for 3rd place rider Matthew Cruz, who finished 15th in Moto number 1. He's running in 3rd here in this one. Henry Buck Carvesek in the number 4 spot, and Darren Pine in the number 5 spot. Darren Pine finished 2nd in Moto number 1. He's sitting in 5th right now. Wyatt Thurman, your winner for Moto number 1. He wants a 1-1 overall win for the national championship title. We'll see if he can get it. Got a little bit of traffic up ahead of him. Is he still going to go for it? He's going for it.
He gets up and over this time. It's Wyatt Thurman, Gage Dunham, and Henry Buck Carvesek, your top 3. 51 limited 4 to 8-year-olds. The 247 of Wyatt Thurman out of Temecula, California in the shift. 100% Nost Mika Metals, Neo Synthetics, CD boots, and factory backing.
Whoa. He literally just slid the back in and railed that corner, squared it off. Wyatt Thurman is on a mission here in this one. He's got a great line through this Dragon back as well. He doubles into the Dragon's back, doubles again, bounces through, doubles out. Thurman right there out front, 4.3 seconds ahead of Dunham. Carvesek in the number 3 spot. Now Cruz drops to 4th, Darren Pine in 5th. Bagley in the number 6 spot. Naranjo in the number 7 spot. Timmerman in 8th, and Schneider in the 9th. Schneider in 9th and Snyder in 10th.
Keeps looking over his shoulder. Where's Dunham? Where's Dunham? Every chance he gets, he's looking over, but he doesn't need to. He is 5 seconds ahead of Gage Dunham. Watch here. No, he doesn't do it, but he has been looking back to see where he is. Look at Wyatt Thurman out front, the 247, jumping the finish. Coming across one more lap here.
There he looks over once again, as you were talking about. There's Dunham right there in the number 2 spot, 5.2 seconds back from Thurman. Carvesek in the number 3 spot. Cruz in the 4. Pine in the 5. You can see 1st and 2nd there. The rhythm section linked apart. Thurman exiting that rhythm section as Dunham entering the rhythm section.
So Dunham, the number 5 ride. out of Golden, Colorado. 100% goggles, 7 gear. Headhunters, Mad Moto, the family, 6 guys, Ethica, and PR2 suspension here on your screen. Henry Buck Carvesek in the 3rd spot, the 0-0 ride out of Ventura, California, the PAX Racing sponsored ride. Silver. Dunham here coming around one more time. We'll go back to Thurman up front, the 247. Should be a white flag coming out this time around, I believe, Mike. This time is winding down. It is Wyatt Thurman on the 247 ride. Trying to get around a couple guys there. There's the white flag.
Oh, checkered flag.
Okay, so now the checkered there.
Checkered flag.
We were quite a bit over our time, so I guess they threw the checkered out for that one. So it's Wyatt Thurman taking the win. Gage Dunham ends up 2nd. We might have missed the white flag because he did have the white flag in his hand, so you and I might have missed it, actually. Henry Buck Carvesek, Matthew Cruz is 4th, Derek Pine 5th, and Jacob Badgley in that 6th spot. Maddox Timmerman, as we're waiting for him to come across, make sure Badgley is 6th, yep, and Timmerman there is 7th. So taking it in, it's Wyatt Thurman with a 1-1, Mike, and we have a new national champion, and we'll bring him up and see how this interview goes.
I'm pumped for Wyatt Thurman. 247 was my dad's racing number in the 70s. Passed it on to me. It was my racing number. I've never met Wyatt Thurman, but just the fact that he's number 247, I am pumped that he has won the number of national championship.
That's your Instagram handle, Garrison 247.
Exactly, that's why. A lot of people think it's 24/7. No, it's 247.
There you go.
My racing number. As these guys get lined up here, coming up next. I want to
remind everyone real quick, sorry Mike, is the November 16th. It's the NBC Sports Network Supercross Futures Highlight Show. So make sure you set to record that show November 16th, 9 to 10 p.m. NBC Sports Network. It's a Supercross Futures Highlight Show. We'll use a lot of footage from here and from other events around the country this year. That's going to be cool that they're giving the amateurs an hour spotlight for their show. It's November 16th from 9 to 10 p.m. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome for sure. On the line, we've got our women's class for Moto number 2, our final Moto here before we take a quick track break. In this, we got Melissa Brosh, Maya Burkestall, Raquel Morris, Skylar McBurnett, Amy Kwok, Taylor Allred, Gussie Greenwell, Brianna Nation, Lauren Volunteer, Lisa Bomar, Landry Hazen, Ashley Avalo, Shoemaker, Ross Gibbert, Naranjo, Hyman, Hajewski, Barnes, and Alvarez. Let's send it down to Sarah Jessica on the podium with our national champion.
I'm here with the winner of the 51cc division, ages 4 through 8. It's Wyatt Thurman. We're up here, too, with Mike Pelletier from AMA. He's going to give you your championship plate. Such an exciting, intense race out there. What do you think set you apart from everyone else today?
I don't know. I felt like I was just hitting my line smooth, and I got to a decent start that last time, but there wasn't a lot of people hitting that Dragon's back, and that was just one of the things I was doing, so I think that kind of pulled me away a little bit. But I just felt like I was hitting all my lines smooth, and yeah.
You obviously crossed the finish line first, but a lot of people have been having trouble with the sand. What do you think is the most challenging part of today's track?
The sand.
The sand is a killer. We've got more action coming up. That's it for us at the podium. Congratulations to Wyatt Thurman.